Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 39 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson, and I am the founder of Soaring Solo, which is a company dedicated to the direction and development of one-person plays. So welcome to this experience. The purpose of this is during quarantine for all of us to come together in the ways that we can and connect to one another and connect to our own creativity. To just still and get grounded through meditation, open our hearts and minds, and then be able to write freely. So that is what we are trying to achieve here today together. And please know that if you missed any previous days, you can go to my YouTube channel, Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist, and you can find all of the previous recordings of every single day of this experience, plus some other bonus videos. And please feel free to share this Zoom link and the link to my YouTube videos with anyone you think might benefit from this experience. Okay, having said all of that, let's please make sure you have something nearby you to write with and write on, so that as soon as we are done meditating, we can begin writing together. So go ahead and grab whatever it is you have to write with and write on. And then just find a comfortable seated position on the ground, on your bed, on a chair, wherever. Just get comfy. Close your eyes. And just start to slow down and relax. Taking deep breaths in. Audibly exhaling out, releasing whatever it is that might be on your mind. Any stress or other anxieties. Just releasing all of that. And just really focus on your breath. And just imagine that with every breath in, you are breathing in this warm and nourishing light that is filling your entire body, giving you peace, calming you down, bringing you into this present moment. And notice any thoughts that might be racing through your mind or passing through, and just notice them. Try not to attach to them. Just let them float through. Try not to focus on your to-do list for the day or personal dramas that are going on in your life. Just set all of that aside for this moment in time and be here now, be present. And take a moment to do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And just notice where you might be carrying any tension or discomfort or even pain. Or you might be clenching your muscles. And just breathe into those places, filling them with nourishing breath and releasing and relaxing, melting into the seat or the ground beneath you. Just allowing yourself to drop deeper and deeper into a state of total relaxation. Let your shoulders drop down. Let your facial muscles relax and your jaw relax. And imagine with every in-breath, you are breathing in things that serve you, things that fill your cup and bring you joy, optimism, hope, faith, love, laughter, imagination, curiosity, passion, abundance. Just imagine breathing in whatever serves you. And on your exhale, imagine that you are releasing those things that do not serve you, those things that empty your cup and block you. Judgment, fear, paranoia, scarcity, hatred, envy. Just let those things go. Whatever else it is that you need to release, release those things on your out breath. And allow your breath to just serve as a cycle of breathing in what serves you and exhaling what does not. And try to let each breath be deeper and more nourishing than the last. And imagining now that on your exhale, you are releasing back to the world good things, the things that you have to offer. So we're breathing in those things that serve us, and then on our out breath, we are returning back to the world that which we have to give. Our own sense of gratitude and generosity, creativity, laughter, love, acceptance, perseverance, and hope. Whatever it is that you have to offer back to the world. Just letting your breath reflect a cycle of giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. And now I'm going to guide you through a visualization, and keeping your eyes closed and your body relaxed and your breath deep. I just ask that you go on this journey with me and just trust whatever comes up for you. Really allow your intuition, your imagination, your creativity to guide you and to show you what it has to reveal to you. And try not to control it or judge it. And just know that you never have to share anything that comes up for you unless you choose to do so. So be very uncensored and be very free in this journey. So imagine that you are standing in front of a window. And this window, you can't even see through it. It's covered in smudges and dirt and dust, and it's just grimy and gross, and you cannot see through it. But you can tell that on the other side of this window, there is bright light and sunshine. You can see the light spilling through the cracks of all this dirt on the window. So you know it's there on the other side. And I want you to imagine that this dirt, this grime on the window represents your resentments. Anything that you're resentful about, no matter how big or small, anything that remains unforgiven, anything that might be holding you back, that you feel resentful about, angry about, bitter about. Just let that resentment surface for you. What are those things, or what is that thing that you are feeling resentful about? Just take a moment to let that come to mind. And why do you feel resentful about this incident or toward this person or this group of people? What causes this sense of resentment? Do you feel you were taken advantage of, betrayed, disrespected, harmed? What is it that you feel the injustice was that you're holding on to resentment? And does this feel like a personal attack on you? Or is it possible that this is just their stuff, that it honestly had nothing to do with you? What do you think? Was it personal? Or was it just what they're going through, what their battles are? What do you make it mean? What happened? Are you able to let go of what you think should have happened, what you think the right thing was? Are you able to let that go or not? Is it worth it to you to continue to hold on to it? And as you stare in front of this, as you stand in front of this window with your resentment blocking your view to what's on the other side, you look down, and on a table next to the window is a cloth that would allow you to clean this window. And I want you to imagine that this cloth is whatever you need to be able to wipe these resentments away. What does this cloth represent to you? Is it having more of a sense of compassion for the person that wronged you? Does the cloth represent detachment, being able to just step away from it? Does it represent forgiveness? Does it represent divine intervention to help you call upon strengths and things that you need to get through this that you don't possess on your own? Does the cloth represent your own strength, your own ability to persevere and move forward? What does this cloth represent to you? And as you stand in front of this window holding this cloth, do you choose to wipe it clean? Or do you set the cloth back down? Does that not feel like the right step for you right now? Are you not ready to wipe it clean? But if you do allow yourself to start to wipe it clean, to wipe this window clean and let the sunshine come through, what do you see on the other side of this window pane? What is waiting for you on the other side if you can allow your vision to be cleared and not blurred by resentment and bitterness? Do you see something on the other side for you? And just take a moment taking that in. And if you choose to set the cloth back down, that's okay too. Just be with those feelings and reasons for why you're not ready or you don't want to or don't believe in wiping it clean. But just be in this moment, standing in front of this window, making the choice for yourself, what feels right to you. And taking another deep breath in. And on our exhale, just letting that go and coming back to this present moment, opening our eyes. And go ahead and reach for whatever it is that you have to write with and write on. I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes, and I'd just like you to write about whatever came up for you. And please be as uncensored as you can and try not to be perfectionistic about it. It's just a first draft. So allow yourself to just be uncensored and free. And if you need some pointers, you can write a first person monologue just about whatever came up for you. Maybe something a little more abstract like song lyrics or poetry is coming up for you. Um, Maybe you want to write from the perspective of resentment as a character, or maybe a scene between you and the person who you're holding resentment toward. Those are just some ideas, but again, there's no perfect way to do it. Jump in and do whatever feels right for you, and I'll let you know when your 8 minutes is up. You have about 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. And just under a minute left. Okay, please wrap up your writing. And if you wrote today in a journal or on scrap paper, then I would encourage you to transcribe what you've written into a document and keep it safe somewhere. That way you can start to see what you're accumulating in terms of content during this experience. And especially if you're working toward a solo show, I think you'll find it very encouraging to start to transcribe everything and just see how many pages of wonderful content you've been developing. I would also encourage you to share what you've written with someone that you find to be safe and supportive of your creative self. And you could ask them what they found, what they resonated with and what they were curious about or had more questions about. So basically just asking them for praises and questions. That's a great way to start with getting some constructive feedback on your work. And again, if you can think of anyone you think might benefit from this experience, who might need more creativity or connection in their lives right now during the quarantine, then please share this Zoom link with them. Please feel free to share any of the posts I do on social media about it with whoever you think might benefit, or lead them to my YouTube channel where all the replays are available. Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist, on YouTube. And then I also have some announcements. So I have put my free class on my calendar on my website. So if you go under free stuff on jessicalynjohnson.com, you're going to see my upcoming free Saturday classes in May. There are 2 of them, on the 16th and on the 30th at 10 a.m. So RSVP there and you'll get your confirmation email with all of your details. And then this coming Saturday from 10:30 to 12:30, Diana Varco, who is a master solo artist, just truly exceptional solo artist. She's also UCB trained and Groundlings trained. We are going to be co-hosting a webinar as part of the Soaring Solo Spotlight series, and that's going to be focused on how to use characters and comedy in your solo show. So we're going to take a really deep dive into technique, into how to use humor to heal, and a lot of other stuff. It's going to be a really fantastic webinar. We are asking for a $30 donation, but if you can't swing that right now, no problem. Just let us know what you can donate, and nobody will be turned away. So just email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com, and we'll get you set up with that. It's kind of a last call because it's happening tomorrow morning. So please let me know if you are interested in being a part of that. What else? And if you're, and then I'm also hosting the Soaring Solo Snacks series, and that is it's an open mic for solo artists only, and that is happening on May 15th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm going to be putting information for that on my website soon, but it's already on Facebook. Soaring Solo Snacks open mic, $5 donation, and part of the proceeds are going to go toward the White Fire Theater here in Sherman Oaks, and just keeping them stay afloat because they are a very precious theater to me. And if you wanted to work with me in a more professional capacity, please feel free also to reach out to me about that. I do one-on-one coaching. I have power pair sessions with 2 solo artists at a time, as well as small group sessions with up to 6 solo artists at a time. And that's all happening via Zoom right now. Okay, I think that's everything. So please have a really wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow for day 40 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. Thank you so much and have a good one.